Oh boy. Well, it's almost time, buddy. I'm scared.
We gotta do it.
All right then.
What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna fight Katharina.
Let's go.
So, what should we do?
Now then.
Katharina's gauntlet runner is probably around here. What should we
It's
do?
your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
That's
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
close.
Great. Let's move out.
It's just a day. Don't worry, Galka.
What to pick? Hey.
It's changed here for me, I'm sure, but Luis is no joke. He's a bigger threat than all of his lieutenants put together. No contents. But you look like you handled yourself alright back on Saints Day. So hey, might as well keep training. Could be the difference that gets us our win.
That reminds me.
What's the first thing you do when you visit a new town? Personally, I head straight for the weapons shop. Seeing the armaments made with that rigid style and material is a highlight of a trip, isn't it? No, I need imagination. What's courage? There we go. Sure.
Actually,
To be honest with you, I've realized something. There are so many things in this world which very simply I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. Same here.
That's right.
You relate, huh? There's so much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Hey, Rowan. I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want.
So then...
Should I write a book about our travels?
sweet.
Good idea. Just make sure to include me as a co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything else I can do to help you out? You already do plenty for me.
What?
Really? Aw, hearing that makes me happy. Especially since I don't have to do anything more to keep you satisfied. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I would like to visit someday. Ah. Yay, we're at 4. Sweet.
Imagination.
Sovereignty with thy aspiration. Finish thyself with the blah 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 blah. Okay.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. Spotting the party's gauntlet runner, Katharina squints over the horizon with joy, undaunted.
We're just doing this to get a little more strength.
Battle stations, what?
Sorry for the wait. We caught up to Katharina's runner. She's rather shouty, isn't she? It seems she wants you out there immediately, and she clearly needs to fight for the throne. What?
Ooh.
There's no avoiding this. Let's head to the deck.
I'll do it.
She's that Parapus candidate, yeah? I want to see what she's made of. Hey, girl!
You lot. I've been looking forward to our next fight. What? You want another round? Well, you're only gonna get the same answer from us. We're not losing to anyone. Yeah, I get it. I know we're both serious about this. That's why I trained hard. I mean really hard to get myself ready. I swear I'll win and then make all of you my allies. That way we can pave the way to a brighter future together. Step up then. Is your side ready?
Ready when you are, girl. I love that your runner is pink.
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Love that for me.
This is it. Behold this power with everything we've got. Burn! We'll hit their weakness.
Oh, Jesus.
Power of healing. Flare!
Robin! You are good.
A tough one. I call upon royal power within. What a give me your aid. Let's do this. I'll cut you down.
Well, that was easy.
I trained so hard. Oh, come on! Why can't I win?
Yay. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I beat Katharina, so yeah.
Again?
I lost again? How's that possible? I'm 10 times stronger than I was before, but you're still on another level, Rowan. Whatever, though. I'll beat the stuffing out of you next time, and then you'll have no choice but to join Team Katharina. Count on that.
Roy!
Hey! Huh? Isn't the rendezvous point a little further away? Well, we wanted to report to you immediately, because we managed to lift some coin from the filthy nobles. Yeah, it was smooth sailing once I took this daughter and old man hostage. They yapped some, but I shut him up real good. Pretty good doings, don't you think, Katharina?
Oh, wait.
Wait, Manhunt, you think that's right? Weren't you the one who said we were only after the really bad rich people?
What?
But the rich are all evil, every last one of them. And all they do is live in luxury out the money they exploited from the poor. No?
No.
Now's their time. Why wait till you're sitting on the throne? You got people willing to fight to make your dreams come true. Let's swarm the land and cut the purses from the rich. Our liberation of the poor has begun.
Wait.
Now hold on a minute. I do gotta be queen to make this official, yeah? And just 'cause you got money don't make you feel bad. Or don't make you bad.
Pardon, but
Oi, you hearing yourself, miss? If the rich don't bleed, where you think the money will come... Where do you think the money will come from to lift the Parapus? And your answer is to lash out at anyone who has even had a sniff of money. Kinda off the mark, no? You gotta say in this, Rowan? Is it right to bring people down just 'cause they have the money?
no.
No, it's not.
Right.
I thought as much.
Oi, oi.
Hey, it's you. Thinking you'll be king someday. Luis is gonna crush you under his heels, so good job wasting all that time. Stop it.
Right.
I thought we were on the same side. I thought you were a virtuous warrior striving to save her hungry kin. And you think I attacked innocent people to do it? Come on, there's no virtue in that. That's just... What? What's gnawing at you so bad, eh? Look at the money we got now. She's just tired. Well, Katharina, we'll be the first to forge ahead.
I have regrets.
I'm sorry. These men are my... guess you'd call them my supporters. They are united and declared for me when I joined the race. In fact, Manahad is the one who said I should be queen, but we agreed. We was only going to target the filthy, stinking rich.
I rather think.
And if I win the throne, it'll just empower fools like him all over. I'm not sure I believe what I said anymore. I mean, is handing out free money a good idea in the first place? If you give stolen coins to someone, you're saying theft's alright, and soon you got a whole nation of thieves. Can't imagine the world, that's the world we want.
In that case.
I know we can find a better way.
In it?
Yeah, another way. I can see another way.
If you want my opinion.
I think I ought to step down. The crown ain't for me. You're the one who ought to wear it, Ron.
Like I said.
The whole helping anyone in need thing you've got going. I know it's just not a cute slogan. You're building a better world, and I want to see it happen.
What in the seven hells?
Bloody hell! Well, tell me this then. Why'd you enter this stupid tournament if that was your plan all along?
Impossible!
You've gotten stupid famous and you got no one protecting you. The work you're gonna have to do. I can't fathom it.
So anyway.
But I guess that means someone out there is dreaming the same dream as you. Still don't change what I gotta do. I'm behind you all the way now.
Right.
You are? I'm happy to hear that.
The truth is,
I think you'd make a hell of a better king than I'd make of a queen anyway. And so I'll be cheering for you. Yay!
I think this is how I'm gonna fulfill my dream.
Woo!
But
Though I can't just pull my name out like it's nothing. I've got a lot of people in my corner, and they're gonna feel like I'm stabbing them in the back. Got some hard talks ahead of me. Still, I'd rather face them head on than build a society drenched in innocent blood. There's no way to rule. That's no way to rule.
bye now.
I'm gonna need some time, I think. So let's both stay alive out in the meantime, yeah? See you around. Is there anyone I can talk
Alright,
to?
let's go.
That's not what I wanted to do, game.
We've gotta do it.
Fucking A. Okay, Heisme! I'm gonna go talk to my dad. Let's go talk to my dad. Yeah, dad, team dad, team dad.
What to do?
How should we spend our time until the showdown with Luis? It's no exaggeration to say that how we prepare could well be the difference between victory and doom. I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them? Have me to say to them?
I see.
A new age is dawning. Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king to be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone.
Great.
Very well then. If you had the time, would you travel to the village with me right now?
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? As the light waned, we took a carriage to Highsmith's village once more. I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you, so that we can change the future of this village together.
Look!
Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say. We are Ujifs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you don't know us, or like you know us.
Don't forget it!
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way. Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Highsmith is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. Won't make a difference now, whatever you do. There's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of our lands won't accept us. The people of other lands won't accept us.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake.
Say.
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Rowan, and he will change this country. A new era is coming, a new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming.
But...
And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond the pain, beyond, we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our life's courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every Ujif child. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Rowan and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Highsmith.
Thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope, one step at a time. Leave it to us. We'll lead the way forward. Reassuring indeed. Rest assured, I have no intention of letting you bear that burden alone. And in return, let us prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death. And were I alone, I would have lost myself.
Oh.
Tiny voice, young words, and old air. Skyward it lilts, clouds parted in passing. Soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind aligns upon well-trod earth.
Thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you.
He.
The aloof hermit Heisme, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues.
No.
Tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within
A
thee.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
There is yet hope on the
Ooh!
horizon.
Ninja? I want to be a ninja. Hold on, that's pretty cool. That's fucking cool, dude. Ooh. I want to see what it looks like. There is no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing. It lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go. Yay. I can't move up. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's the big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you.
You.
Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? If I'm being honest,
However.
I challenge you on this only because I think it is foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis is innocent. Oh, wow. I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months he has slain the king of your comrade besides. It is any wonder that people seek to end his life. He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He has sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You're already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Thanks, Dad! Heisme made a pretty good point. If we're gonna take back this country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
Can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day. So let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, Farilla, and Grius, and everyone we lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes you makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself.
Besides.
And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway. I'm not nervous. What do you mean? Nereus apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. But maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So we set out for the royal capital and the decisive battle of our lives. I am a little disappointed. I had just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all that we can here. Let us depart with our heads held high, yes? Nereus seems thrilled about arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We'll have them city folks shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we've polished off breakfast. Oh.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Probably is.
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I own at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it. Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans.
Ew.
That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Great. Let's move out.
Hey, whose side are you on? I've leveled up some, and
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not
Boo.
return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
I wonder if people are gonna watch us fight.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back, Your Highness.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince!
We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Oh, thanks.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place.
I know,
Even
right?
with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis, there's nothing.
Yay, I'm
for a
famous.
woman like me.
I'd like to thank my...
Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad, the academy. Okay,
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Yes. Please.
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. It seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have come, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
Of course he isn't here. He's gonna do something epic and just like, you know.
True enough. If he
doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made?
He's gonna show up. Your #1 fan is waiting for you.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Yeah, see, Gallagher gets it.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
How do we get through all these people?
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Wow, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the room.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
I'm scared. What else is new?
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Maria! Thank you for helping, Maria.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
She's so cute! I can't stand it.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. Survived. I'm sure he'd say the same.
Please don't perish by Luis's meaty claws. Shut up.
You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Thanks, Maria. Oh, I finished Maria's thing. Her link, whatever they're called. I'll show you later.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Come on, guys. Don't put so much pressure on me right now. Okay.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the King's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The King's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Well, listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you. That takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you, don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
We were best friends.
Yes, we were best friends. What of it?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Yeah, baby!
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Aww.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
Feels like ages since I was last here. Best way to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest.
That man.
Regardless of our ends, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating this showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he asks a fight of us, a fight we shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got you.
Wants to settle it one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When all you care about is power, everything has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right hand man, I couldn't tell you. Man's strong, terrifyingly strong. Can't afford to get careless.
All right then.
And oh no, I can't go. I gotta go straight to bed. Oh boy. This bed is simple and clean as the way that you're making me feel tonight. Okay, sorry. Gotta make that Kingdom Hearts reference. Oh, there's... Oh boy.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander.
Yep, it'd be he.
Erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble.
Bitch, you better not hurt my friend.
The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Ah, Jesus Christ. We're gonna fight him again, aren't we?
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
That's not ominous at all, dude. Motherfucker. I'm scared. Don't tell me anything. If you know something, don't tell me shit.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax, and don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
Sorry, I gotta...
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies. Give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk? Just
Can I? Oh, good. I can get stuff. Where? Where is the fuck? Oh, there it is. Look, I don't know where the buttons are.
And what is it you want?
Let's see. Just gonna buy all of the things because I'm scared for my life right now.
All right, then.
All right.
Let's head there right away.
Understood.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Let's see what. Let's see what.
This heat is insufferable.
Say there.
All right.
Oh. We gotta.
Ready?
Yep. Let's do it. I'm scared.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me.
Yeah, you tell him, Dumbledore.
As a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, Crier! Fight the power!
Yeah, woo! Fuck that guy.
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis,
military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
Jesus.
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Any time now. Anytime.
Uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
It's Luis's gauntlet runner!
Oh, Lord.
And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Yeah, I did. Oh, gosh. Look at this asshole and his grand epic entrances. Fucking A.
Luis.
Thinks he's so...
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
What? Sorry.
My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality, and I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
Whoa.
If your equality
That's a cool ass sword, though.
sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world.
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. Mass, we're finishing this. Hear it now. Burn!
I will fight with pride.
That sword is cool, though. I'm not gonna. I'll give him that much. Okay. I don't want to waste.
Clear it. Light.
Let's stay calm.
There is no escape from me.
After me! Not the right move. Sword Master! Hack and slash!
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge.
My strength.
Oh, please. Come,
Ooh, boy.
accept my challenge.
What was that?
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
What's he only bullying me for?
Follow my lead.
Coordination is key!
Oh yeah,
Just the dance for you.
that makes sense, honestly.
This power. Raging fire.
I will fight with pride. By this power. We're not out of this yet.
Thanks.
That helped.
My thanks.
What a shame.
God, you
Come, accept my challenge.
What's happened?
Oh, we'll see. Now he goes for.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
We settle this here.
About bloody time. We'll combine our strengths. You're out of here.
Julio left him wide open.
You defy the rule of
Any
strength,
weakness.
then die by it.
I call upon a royal soul. Burn!
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Oh.
I strike to kill!
Julio's knocked out. No, we've got to wake her up. Come on, not like this. Someone, help, please.
Is there another way?
I won't hold back.
Sorry.
With healing power.
Oh, right, because.
I live to see another day.
There's no escape from me.
Quick, get her back on her feet.
Oh, I remember because I. Yeah, and then he can instantly clock weaknesses you have.
I wonder. The next one's yours.
No holding back. Hack and slash.
No, I didn't forget that. I mean.
Can you endure it?
It's still wind.
I strike to kill!
I can't
Come,
give up now.
accept my challenge.
My strength.
Come on, not like this. Someone, help, please.
No, not items.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
Well done!
Beat him down, Basilio!
This'll do it.
I live to see another day.
Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
Vitus power! We can do this!
That helped us out.
Helpful as ever.
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. I will annihilate you!
Oh no.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Forgive me.
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing!
All right!
Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
We're not out of this yet!
Thanks.
Can you endure it?
Oh, it's ice now.
Come, accept my challenge.
Damn it.
I strike to kill.
Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
All right.
I live to see another day.
Let's go!
Quick, get her back on her feet!
With healing power!
I owe you one.
My thanks.
I will annihilate you!
Still fight!
Someone,
help him back up!
Give me your aid!
Something else.
Swordmaster! I'll cut you down!
Who should I beat down first?
Someone, help, please!
I'll use this one.
Still fight!
Can you endure it?
Oh, back to wind.
I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
I strike to kill!
Captain's hurt bad! Let's get him some healing! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
Do I need to use it? Let's try this.
Time for my grand comeback! Roll got knocked out! Anyone, get him back on his
Vitus
feet!
power! Hold on.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
No, no, no. I'm getting her out of here.
Backing out for
Leave
now.
it to me!
The captain's
We
on his
settle
last
this
legs.
here.
Someone, get him healed up.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Ooh.
still stands.
Cut if you love.
Come, accept my challenge.
So annoying.
I strike to kill.
As if I'd die.
Not like this. Someone help, please.
Oops.
The time has come. We're finishing this. Here and now.
Let's trade
Please
places.
leave this to me.
Come forth, royal soul. Is there another way? Light! The power of healing. I'm all prepared. No, this won't work. Flare it! No.
There is no escape from me.
Summoner.
Wait, hold on.
If we all work together. If you would. Heed me. Trivial.
I love this part. Tell wouldn't do this.
Follow my lead.
I leave it to you.
Stay sharp.
This'll be over soon enough. Masked dancer.
Raging fire.
The power of healing. Vitus power. We're not out of this yet.
I owe you one.
Thanks. That was helpful.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Uh-oh.
Straight all. I can do this. No, I ask for your aid. Get him! Come forth now.
Who should I beat down first? I won't be beat.
Don't underestimate me.
Let's get some use out of this.
That helped. That helped us out.
Thank you.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
What was that?
There's a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
Let me help.
I owe you one.
Thank you. I am grateful.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back.
can do this!
Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it.
Let us combine our powers. Give it all you've got. It is your turn!
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge. I feel so heavy. I strike to kill!
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
Right,
Captain!
let's make this fun!
Together then!
Drop dead!
There is no escape from me.
This should be good. I am grateful.
The power of healing. Vida's power. Here. I owe you one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see. It would appear you have the mettle to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. Can you endure it?
Oh god.
I strike to kill!
Juna's not down! Gotta wait for us! Juna's
Okay.
down! Someone, quick! Get her back on her feet!
Here I go! This may... I must concentrate. There's another way. I pray you're ready. Come forth now.
Come.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely. A war from souls, do your thing!
Ah! We settle this here.
Gotta rethink. Clear it! We're not out of this yet!
Thanks.
That was helpful.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
So annoying.
I strike to kill!
Okay.
Please.
Time for my class!
Stay insane in a fight?
get her some healing?
Split some heads! Never mind. This one.
Thanks.
That helped. I'm grateful.
Basilius
There's
may
no
have
escape
some kind of
from me.
status ailment. No, a bunch of them.
Yeah, probably.
I'll go with this. Thank you.
I don't think so.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
I feel so slow.
I strike to kill!
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
This'll do.
Sorry for the quietness. I'm, you know.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Get him healed up.
We can do this.
That helped us out.
Thank you. I am grateful.
Juna,
You defy the rule of
It looks
strength.
like you've got
Souls of
several
kings,
enemies.
give
Watch your
me
back.
strength.
Heed me.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power. One untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks.
Uh-huh.
However...
Uh-oh. Oh, hey! It's done! Well, I mean, it's probably not done.
You truly have become more powerful.
But you know what I mean.
But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind.
Huh?
You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Humankind?
Sir, are you saying I'm human?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster. You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
Oh yeah, the city, the lost city.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Sorry, I have to answer this real quick.
Yuffie, don't humor him.
Wait. No,
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Oh.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Rhys, you dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elder are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Wow. So, like, we're actually, like, human. Like, it's just like us.
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery.
Oh, oh.
He is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the Prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is,
human?
It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the Order of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Huh. What the fuck? We were human this entire time. Oh, hey, this looks like Xenoblade. Whoa. Wait, hold on. I need to breathe for a moment. Whoa. That, Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. It's not funny. I just laugh when I don't know. I just laugh when I'm like at a loss for words. To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win? Is that the lady in my head? Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Oh, my sweet baby boy. Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man.
We're gonna finally figure out who this lady is.
The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
The purpose? My purpose? Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world.
My best friend!
Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
Is this lore time? I think it's lore time.
It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it.
Hey!
After all, you're mine.
I'm your what?
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Oh, come on, you're not just gonna leave it at that. What is this, Xenoblade? Oh, hey, I'm not. Uh-oh.
Are you well?
Had a strange dream.
I had a strange dream.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
Guys, do you guys realize that there are guards around all of us?
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it.
Oh, so he made us all go attack on Titan, but that was just... Oh.
He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same...
Dang, you're a class act, Luis, you fucking asshole.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me.
You're a great villain, but still, I want to punch you in the face. Yeah, okay. It's true, but Jesus, that was not necessary.
Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Oh, God.
Shut up! Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Oh, it's always just a fucking... It is a fucking just... bleh.
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
No shit, Heisman.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
Oh, shit. Holy shit, my puppy! I went down! Holy God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! I won't fucking shit! Ah, we were this close!
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Wait, so was that just magic that he used, or are we really human?
Count Luis is our true savior.
I'm kind of confused on that aspect.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Yay!
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
Okay.
They'll be all right, won't they?
No, Maria, I'm sorry.
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis, what the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil magla
Oh.
was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
Where'd you come from, Denny?
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All that hard work.
Why?
How did this happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elden Sanctum. For real. Let's just go, please. I want to know what the fuck's going on.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure.
Don't rub it in more.
Gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
God, that is ominously depressing.
A hiding place for the Elder tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the broom now, let alone the prince. No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Alright, let's see what this is about.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
It's behind us now.
It's behind us now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you. And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
Alright, let's go. I'm worried about the prince. His life is in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see that dream become a reality. Ooh, buddy.
This looks like...
yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, this is where we met.
Are you alright?
Head swimming. What is this place?
The Royal Flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Shaded person. Like, we don't know what to use, Zorba. Get out of here, you. Alright, hold on. There we go. Okay.
What now?
Man. Oh. Look, a little village that got destroyed.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Louise claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alceste? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Uh-oh.
That...
Somebody's dead!
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this.
The smackle that I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. Need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level. Okay. Fairies? A fairy? I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in on them at the big group like this. From now on, let's let them be and move on. There's a fairly old Yjish man. Seems he's been working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
Oh, it's that little Yjish guy from the beginning!
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the Royal Guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis. From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Jesus Christ.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
What's that supposed to mean, old man?
I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
What the fuck now do we do? I assume we're gonna go fight Zorba again, right? The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
Ah, it's the lady in my head again! It's nearly time for what?
Long have I waited.
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's all because of them that another calamity has befallen us. Now that I get a closer look at you, are you Elder? I heard that the prince was the only Elder within the Resistance.
Pardon?
Hold on, did you really come from outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly Elder? I don't know anymore.
You must hurry.
What the fuck is this lady in my head? These Resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess I came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Yuji to handle all on his own.
All was for this day. There is still time.
The little fairies.
Hello there.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. The prince is just ahead. ready as I'll ever be. Wait a minute. Is it? Wait, what? This is... What the fuck? This is like we're with our all that isn't this the room where we all have our awakenings? Looks. The people who brought the prince to the village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared a name would spread word of their existence. The numbers have gradually dwindled, and after today's tragedy, Russell who is all who remains. Hardly a resistance now.
Hey.
Russell, the prince is... Oh, Highness, for you to forfeit your life in order to save ours could only mean that we have truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance to match the magnitude of our failure.
This way.
No.
I don't see a wound anywhere.
Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruaday. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruaday.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until a rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? But who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother?
No.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames, and it cost her her life.
So is she the one who's been talking to us this entire time?
Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruaday? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
I don't know, man.
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee.
Okay.
Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive.
Me?
So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey has taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self?
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes with the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I have touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance.
Oh, she did.
The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
He was never there.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Holy shit.
No. But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
I don't know. My mouth has been open the what the So we were just his imaginary friend the entire time. My God.
Is it really you? How? I mean, how do you feel?
See. I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
Oh my God, he has an accent now. And it doesn't have the heterochromia anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Oh my God.
Brienne, I need to tell you something.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Well, my brain hurts, dude. I don't know anymore.
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself. A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracodios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
Wow. The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. More, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
How are you even supposed to know, though?
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
Yeah.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Captain. Same as always.
Sorry, I'm crying.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we ballet call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
Man, this...
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Man, fucking...
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
Sorry. This is... Sorry. Okay.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
And that was me.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Was it not the Elder Queen?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Yeah, see, they're all coming to the same conclusion I did.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of someone not unlike these grounds.
Yeah. See, I was right. Okay.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Probably.
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
Yes, what...
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Oh, jeez. That... Oh my god, look at me. Oh my god, okay.
Let's go.
I'm sorry,
Now what am I to do?
Quite a state our village is in right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time. Ooh. Woo! Well, yeah, it's a Persona game. Of course, man, I'm there is. Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh, with you, Gallica. Yeah, long time no see. I'm so happy you're safe. A long time. Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right.
Wow.
Guess he didn't miss me that much. It's been several months, you know. Several months? Oh my, Gallica's keeping track of time now, is she?
What?
Oh, what do you mean? A day, a month, a year? That's people talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. But I guess that's kind of cool.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
Wow. So the Elder are pretty much what we are, right?
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the World Before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince, that is to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans? By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
Ah, yes. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
Yeah.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed. With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The Sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Oh? Oh, hey! Now it's my turn.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. Oh my god, that's so whoa!
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There'll still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you.
That was so cool.
No matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you. Even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna cry again.
Well, we're past the worst of it.
Oh.
But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've
That was...
seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
That was so cool.
A forbidden spell.
Yeah.
Turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters.
Whew.
In other words, a destabilizing magic. Turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Really?
Luis has been here? What do you know of him? What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
I'm more magic than anyone else.
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests. With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom. 'Tis the answer to everything. The Melancholia crystals. The beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster.
Well, that ain't good.
Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious.
So he's elder
As
too?
it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire.
Oh, right, he was adopted.
There was one by the name of Caradrius.
Caradrius. That's a name.
Family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
Oh, fuck.
After him!
Well, we're doing this now. Wait, I want to see my new...
What now?
Oh, look! Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Wait. Where's the prince? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, here it is. Whoa, that is so cool. Yeah, I want to be this guy. What the fuck? Look at these. Yeah, I want to be this guy. I'm just saying. All
right.
Yeah. Hold on.
All right. All right.
I think Recarved's good too. Whoops. Do Maracukaja.
Right.
Just to be on the safe side. Okay. I'll be right back. Shit's about to go down and I need... No, I want... Yeah. So just give me a second. Alright.
What now?
Gotta save. That's not what I wanted to do. Holy shit, this fucking game! Sorry. Did I switch to the prince? I think so. Yeah, I switched. Recarm, Medica. Yeah. We're fine, don't worry.
What now? All right then.
Jeez, can't believe we were the prince the entire time. By their very nature, fairies are magical beings who can recalibrate the destiny of their magla particles at will. Should the need arise, they can make themselves practically invisible to those with lesser sensitivity to magla. This is why Gallica goes largely unnoticed. Also why fairies make excellent messengers. I dare say the sanctum is the sole place you'll find this many fairies flitting around without concern for being hidden. Needless to say, the bond is a testament to the long-standing entwining of elder traditions and magic.
I beg your pardon.
That sword once belonged to the prince, did it not? Though I suppose now that makes you its rightful owner. One glance and I can tell, you still use it even now, not only for combat, but for sword surfing as well. The sword was a gift from Her Highness our Queen, and your mother. She was quite skilled with it. Free-spirited as she was, she'd fly about the forest, much to the honor of Lady Guerday. Any doubts concerning your lineage are disproved by this blade and how you use it. You are indeed Her Highness's flesh and blood. Alright, Zorba, time to die for realsies this time. Right? This is so... Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. Could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the Resistance, any move we might have made would resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the Prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Let me see who's in my party real quick.
No.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's see how this takes us.
Ready?
There you are, you little...
You... Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours.
Oh, well,
So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
Ew.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
Seriously.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Holy shit, that's the human from the beginning of the fucking game!
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
What the fuck?
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Well, guess we're doing this again. The power of your new... this is so cool.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kind of feels like fate by now.
Yeah.
Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince is an archetype of Christian.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Oh, this is so cool, actually.
Hold on, let's work together. Show them our might. Wind.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I walk a royal path.
This is so cool. Okay, wait.
The blade's edge.
Don't mask, dancer. Raging fire.
I'm ready whenever. I love this part.
Go! Ah!
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Oh, right.
Shield! We've got to do something about those apples. Let me handle those apples.
Just like the beginning.
All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Oh, power of heroes! At the point of a sword, I will fight by this power. I'll cut through. It's okay. We can do this. Let's set it up.
This is so cool, dude. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Scour.
You hit their weakness. That's your own life, Captain. Just the dance for you. Come on, help me out.
Let's do this.
This might sting. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Here. Right, let's make this fun. Something else? About bloody time.
Hold nothing back.
Get wrecked.
Right in their weak spot.
Observe
Beat
the
him
enemy.
down, Basilio.
Behold, we stand together.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Burst forth.
Hulkenberg's ploy exposed
Let's
a
stay
new
calm.
weakness.
Sweet. Okay, sorry. I'm hungry, so I got some food. You know how it be, right?
Let's work together. Tis yours. Wind.
You hit their weakness.
I will
That's
fight
your
with
opening,
pride.
Captain.
Lend me your strength.
Get after it, love.
Burn.
Oh, God.
Quick, knock them off again.
This is nothing.
Juna's badly hurt.
Ow, ow, ow.
Juna, are you okay, dancer? You look like you're about to drop. Burn!
Who should I beat down first? All right. You're out of here. Destroying's my kind of thing.
Ready. Join with me.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right in the
Let's
weak
take
spot.
We're not out of this yet.
I owe you one.
Thank you.
Was nicht.
It's okay. We can do this.
Let's set it up. Hold nothing back. Scour. All right. How's that?
Okay, the apples are gone. Oh my god, stop doing that!
Here comes another round of linden gas.
Jesus!
Is that all?
Behold this power! Raging fire! Sorry, my mistake.
Okay. Follow my lead.
It's up to you now.
I think this will end it. Oh, not yet. But whatever.
For all that we strive for. Burst forth!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Maybe there's a better choice.
The blade's edge.
There we go. Fuck you, you weird ass owl thing. You're a disgrace to owls. Now stay dead this time, please. Thank you. Hey, good timing.
Not bad at all.
Oh, yeah.
Shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Tremble before me.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Hey, you've what's my favorite number now?
Feels like I'm making progress.
Steady effort is key.
I can
Sweet.
use this.
Ugh.
Bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not
yeah.
find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings will become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father, and you, with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself.
Yeah, isn't that life?
The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Man.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met.
There's a lot going on right now.
The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Oh, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush.
Aww.
But thanks.
You're so cute. Okay, having overcome her trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend.
The mystical fairy.
Yay!
Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage.
We finished Gallica's thing.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Let me guess. Sorcerer?
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us.
Oh, Elemental Master and Warlock. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's cool.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
Aww. This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the Chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Uchronia and the Queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
Story time.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical.
Oh, she said the thing. Roll credits. Sorry.
There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
The true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So this book traces the trajectory of the old world. Are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. Right. And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was... well... yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing After discussing the novel and our ideals with Galka, I closed my eyes. Uh-oh. Hello. Academia. Seems that I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
No, I think of myself more as a protractor.
Not as an unearned title of Bloodline's chance.
Sorry.
Nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed. That I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks it.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, it's changed again! Oh!
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
It's me!
All this royalty. It always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
Me neither, man.
'Tis proof that Bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Yeah.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in my eyes now.
Yeah.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Woo!
This place here.
Let's move.
Oh.
Let's move.
You see?
I doubt all in Grand Tribe will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Luis's victims only pile higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say he will help anyone, but doing it's a whole nother thing. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we crawled up on our way up from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here? Sorry.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
Oh God.
The golden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position.
Damn.
Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
Yeah, because it's Luis, of course.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Cowards.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Dumbledore, what are you doing here?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then,
Probably.
let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag.
I'm the prince, bitch.
I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death. Yet, it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
And coming for your pretty ass, Luis.
Resurrected? Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla.
Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power.
I know.
I'll show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
Ew.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
We're going to the... Oh, okay.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Jesus H. Christ.
Let the final banquet begin.
We're really in it now, Mr. Krabs.
Come on, any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of ring.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Yeah.
No, of course not. I'll just say.
I'm the protagonist in a video game, come on.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Huh? It's kind of funny. They don't know I'm actually am the prince. Oh, Jesus.
A sanctus bigwig gambling away his tithes? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news?
The times we live in, I'll tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
He did.
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
He did.
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that?
For real.
Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another?
Holy shit, he makes them himself.
Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right, all right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Oi!
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent.
To an extent.
Those of us pushing the status quo.
I mean, fair.
To understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the Flying Palace.
Of course we would have our final battle at the palace in the sky or whatever.
What are we about to see?
Damned if I know, Dumbledore. Oh shit.
The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker. Hast
oh shit.
Shame in preempting the day of judgment.
It's Ghost King.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
This is a stand-up I didn't expect to happen.
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
Well, of course he's not going to tell us.
Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
Oh God, fucking.
In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
You just told me. Yep.
Thou wert
He's Elsa. Oh God!
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet,
oh shit!
To our village, what happened to this country?
God, he's so pissed. Yeah, he ain't having it.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else.
Yeah.
Save one lone possibility.
Oh God, this is gonna be.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Gran Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Like, it's like in Legends Arceus when we had to fight Origin Dialga.
Isn't that... Boy! That monster boy's come back!
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
Probably not.
It's useless. Words are cheap.
True.
Oh, whoops.
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
Enough. True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an imposter! Just like Count Luis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Tough crowd.
Oi, calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him! Scum! Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juna, I can't believe this. I
you risk dying alongside some fake prince? I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions, and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
Can we just, like, trample them? We have a giant-ass ship.
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
No, you can't.
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi! Over here!
Dumbledore!
Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run. Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone, and oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest?
No.
The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
No pressure, right, guys?
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Neris is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. It seems like the city's calmed down at least a tiny bit. They'd have a hard time wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. We should make our way to the Hush Honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. Woo! Well then, that was a thing that Jesus Christ, so much happened.
What now?
I think I'm gonna stop. And Ah, man. Woo, that was a lot. Anyways, I think I should head out for now because, yeah. Yeah, go to sleep. I need to do some laundry and all that good stuff. So anyways, see y'all next time, or maybe we finish this game. I don't know, but we'll probably just have to see.